Welcome to Briz Productions.
G'day guys, welcome back to another exciting video here on Briz Productions. Guys, I am excited to bring you another exciting one. Thank you for all tuning in to our Angelo Saruka's video. I had a fun time with Angelo and hopefully you guys did too. But we got a very local guy, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Adelaide's very finest DJ of them all. Representing from Adelaide himself, it is Mr. DJ Krunk. Alrighty, we got DJ Krunk on. How's it going, mate?
What's up, man? Good?
Yeah, good. All right, guys, before we get in, thank you so much to Mongol Manga for making this all happen. Mongol Manga, if you guys want to be on... if you guys want to be on Red's manga list, go on Facebook, go to Facebook groups, and you'll find the manga list where you can actually have your list on how many people you want to come be with you at Red's nightclub. So be on the lookout for that. And you message Michael personally if you want to make a request or anything, if it's your birthday or any kind of event. So thank you so much to Manga Fuckers. But we got the main guy, DJ Krunk. How's it going, mate?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Yeah, really good, mate. Adelaide born and raised, correct? Born and raised in Adelaide?
Yeah, been here all my life.
That's amazing, man. And you're actually on the road right now as we speak, right?
Right now, I'm actually in Port Hughes. I'm just taking a week away from home just to finish up a bunch of music. And, yeah, just to get away from home from a bit. And, yeah, just chill out a bit, work, and then, yeah. That's
amazing. So, mate, we get to the main thing, DJ Krunk. Where did the whole DJ career for you begin, if I could ask?
This started all back in high school. I was like 15, listening to a whole bunch of mixtapes from other DJs, and then I thought, this is kind of cool. You can mix two tracks together, and I had no idea about this kind of world of editing tracks and like personalizing mixes and making your own music and all that kind of stuff. I kind of thought when I was younger that you needed a professional studio to make all this happen. When I realized all you need is like a MacBook and a few things that you could easily buy with $1,000, I was like, damn, I can do this too. So I gave it a shot and just fell in love with the craft. And yeah, that's just how it all started.
Wasn't your first DJ deck, correct me if I'm wrong, was it the old vinyl records, if I'm correct? Your first DJ
I started learning how to DJ on turntables. So, dropping the needle on the record.
Yeah, the old school.
Yeah, I learned it that way and then moved my way into CDJs now, which is everyone's using like USB sticks and stuff. So, yeah.
Do you actually remember your very first DJ gig at a nightclub in Adelaide? Like, do you remember what age and what club it was, if I could ask?
I was 16. I played at an underage event. It was the first gig for me at a club though. And
I
was nervous as hell. But it was kind of cool because everyone else was my age, and I thought, all right, I've got a chance to just, prove what I can do. And I was, that week prior to that event, I was just practicing. And the gig went well. I got booked for more underage gigs around then. And then it just kind of, progressed.
Was that if I'm correct, was that at HQ, if I'm correct? Or was that like another club in town?
That was actually at the Night Train. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, yeah, I remember the Night Train, yeah. Yeah, I remember going this. Yeah.
They used to rent out that venue as like an underage. I think it was called Playground.
If I'm correct. Yeah, I think it was, yeah.
Like that.
Well, things have changed like 10 years ago, so we wouldn't know.
Yeah. Started from there, made friends with the guys who ran that event, and then worked at Star Bar, which was like an R&B club.
Oh, yeah.
I was there for a few years, and then, just got more into dance music and made my way into HQ. And yeah.
You still miss HQ on the original, let's just say, the old HQ original?
Definitely, man. Like, yeah, of course. I think everyone does. Whoever's been there when they were young, even when they were 18, 20. It's exactly. Like we all miss it. Was good times.
Yeah, because I believe my first underage over there was Party 5 to 2012. I remember going those days right there.
Yeah.
And just missed that. I just missed that damn club. The Wog Corner. If you remember the Wog Corner in the far right up the stairs where you run into the fire exit. Oh my god. Well, I recall listening to music maybe 10 years ago, back when I was just in high school. If I'm correct, what was the track? I think it was LMFAO's Party Rock, if I remember that. Like still listen to it. Still in that damn car in the old CD.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, still remember that. Out of all, now you're traveling all over the world right now with your beautiful music. Which one do you think has actually been the best ride for you? Like, has it been in USA, Asia, or has it been Australia? Your biggest stage, where would it be? Biggest gig?
Biggest stage would have been, I did this gig in Manila in the Philippines. And that was, I didn't expect it. This was some like neon color festival or something. We got there and it's just one massive paint party, and they put me on right before rehab. So I'd never done a main stage set at night before. And like, I tell you, there's such a difference between a day event when you play like at 3 o'clock and if you play at 9 p.m. at night on a main stage, it's just another thing. So for me, that was just one experience that was, I think it was like 10,000 people. And I had no idea. I thought it was like 1,000 people maybe. Like I had no clue what was going on. Rocked up and it was just a roar from the crowd. I was backstage and thinking, shit, all right, cool. So we played that gig. And that was definitely one of my biggest. What else? Stereosonic in Adelaide. The last Stereosonic, I'm pretty sure it was.
2014.
I was playing on the main stage of that. And I remember that day being like really hot. I think it was mid 40s.
I think it was, yeah.
Yeah, so that was a great experience, but it was also a tough experience because my equipment wasn't working.
Oh my gosh.
After Sparks played. So I was playing in between Sparks and I think Van Buren or something like that. And my equipment wasn't working. So everyone was waiting for me to come on. And I could see them physically just moving to the shade and clearing the dance floor. I'm thinking, oh no, fuck, this is like a dream come true. Everyone's just moving off the dance floor because it was so hot.
Oh my gosh.
So that was like a sick experience, but also a nightmare at the same time. But yeah, as opposed, for like biggest shows, I think HQ has always just had a special place in my heart. Even though it's not the biggest, it's kind of felt the biggest for me. And yeah, I played a track with Duoro in Vegas last year on the main stage. So that was, I don't know, 50,000 to 100,000 people. I have no idea. It was just a sea of people, and it was crazy.
That's crazy. Because well, I mean, now I've got to take my mind back years ago. I think it was 2012 to 2030, where you and Krunk made a good team duo. Adelaide's also finest DJ as well. He's gone off to LA, I believe. Hey Ho. Yeah. One of a kind, one of the top hit charts back then. Hey Ho. How did that go about? Like, was it between you two just figure out a good combination of music, or just
we actually went to LA that year. It was my first time going to America, and we started going out to different clubs. We went to LA, we went to Vegas, Miami, and New York. And I was realizing that every club we went to, at a certain point in the night, the crowd was doing the Hey Ho chant. Oh. And it wasn't towards any song. It was just a thing that they did. And I'm thinking, shit, why don't we just put that in the song? And he's like, what do you mean? Like, as in record a crowd doing it? I'm like, yeah, why don't we just record a crowd and put that in a song and make that the idea? And so we were actually in Miami one night and we were going to go out, but we seen the line. We're like, fuck that. So we went back to the room, had a few drinks, and Krunk wrote the hook for Hey Ho, which is the dun, 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 dun.
Of course.
And then we also did 3% that night as well. So the two melodies of both of those tracks. We ended up finishing Hey Ho, putting that chant in, and we put it out as a free download at the start because we thought, just put it out, whatever. And then we seen that people actually really liked it. DJs were supporting it. So we put it out on our own label, and then it just kind of blew up. It went number one on the Belgium dance charts and iTunes and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, then David was playing it in Miami the year after, which is crazy. And yeah.
Because I think I was 16 when that track first came out back in 2013, if the year was correct. I was 16. So it was probably back then in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single time. Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
Still remember that damn chorus. But
Yeah.
mate, since now the clubs have now been closed due to the pandemic crisis, and you and your other friends are not on just partying it out on the club nights. So, have you working on anything brand new? Once the clubs are open, brand new music kind of coming out very soon?
Yeah, right now I'm actually working on 19 tracks. I just counted the other
Jesus.
day. I was just thinking, like, why am I so stressed out? And I realized, I'm like, oh shit, I'm actually juggling 19 tracks. So I actually want to just try and get all these done, and then hopefully have them out in the next 12 months. So just, yeah, bang, 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 bang. But that's the plan. But, we'll see what happens, because each track just takes, one track could take 2 days. The next track could take 6 months.
So with all these underages and also big events that you have personally done throughout your whole career, which DJs have you actually collided and still have good connections with besides Krunk? Like Trumpet, Sparks. I believe you also met Getter as well. He was actually very honoured as well for you to meet him as well. But
yeah,
which
I built up a really good connection with Sparks and Timmy, and all the other boys, Uberjack, J-Trick, Reese Lowe, Dematic, who else? Like all the boys, Joel Fletcher. Yeah, so we all just kind of played at gigs and just became friends. And then since then, we've just all remained friends. And Timmy actually played after me one night at an event at HQ, and he heard something that I was playing that I haven't actually released yet. And that's how our collaboration, Al Pacino, came about. So he heard that, and then he started actually jamming on the trumpet as I was playing at HQ. He was warming up his trumpet, but he just started playing some melody over the top. And then he was like, dude, what was that track? And then we kind of just got talking after his set, met up in Sydney and made Al Pacino in 2 days, which was crazy. Took 3 years to come out, but we got there. But yeah, it's just one of those things where at these events, you just meet so many other talented artists, and yeah, we've all become quite close and just hung out and remained friends.
What did you say to Getter when because I heard you met him on a plane, if I'm correct? Is that like
Yeah,
what did you say to him like the minute you saw him? It's just like, damn.
Well, this is the thing. I got on the plane. I thought for once I'll just upgrade to business class. I'm like, fuck it, I'll just do it, right? This is in Amsterdam, flying back to Dubai. So this is after Amsterdam ADE week, which is like a music conference week that all the DJs get together, labels, all that kind of stuff. You just showcase what kind of music you've got coming out, whatever. And once that was over, I thought, all right, cool, I'll fly back to Dubai, back to Adelaide. I fly back from Amsterdam to Dubai. As soon as I sit on that plane, I'm in business class. I don't usually do this, but I thought, fuck it. It was a cheap upgrade, so I thought, why not? I see David Guetta come on the plane, and he goes and sits down like a few rows in front of me. I'm thinking, holy shit, it's David Guetta. He's got a whole team of people. It's like 8 people with him. They're bringing him champagne and everything. It's crazy. I'm messaging my manager going, dude, David Guetta's on my flight. How should I like talk to him? How should I hit him up? And he goes, dude, he plays Hey Ho. That's the icebreaker. Just go and thank him for playing Hey Ho. I'm like, genius. So I walked up to him, and as I was walking up to his seat, he actually got up to put something in the overhead thing. I was like, oh, this is perfect timing. So I said, hey man, my name's Krunk. I appreciate you playing my track, Hey Ho. I just wanted to say like, thanks. And yeah. And then we got chatting for like 15 minutes on that flight. He was like, really? And then like, we just went to like the little middle part of the plane where they've got that like gap between business and economy. And we just had a chat for like 15 minutes. He was asking me how my shows were going and all that kind of stuff. So it was like as if we were mates, but I'd never met him before.
Would you actually love to do a collaboration with him one day if you had the chance?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
So,
yeah, he's man. He's an OG.
An OG. That's what we all looked up to and still do as good music as we go on for many years. But before we go, I just want to you have to do a really good music for when it comes to the Greek community. As I understand, you are Greek. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mate, if I was you, put a Greek track out, mate, play it at the Glendy or Semaphore Greek Festival, any other Greek festival. Let me tell you, those Greek artists will go up for you, my friend.
Yeah, I need to mix it. Hey, I need to mix like the bouzouki or something like that with
exactly
my beats, and then see what comes about. Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it'll be all right. Yeah, try to get it to that audience as well if you want it. I can hook you up. I can hook you up, no worries.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. But, mate, thank you so much for tuning us once again on Briz Productions. Thank you so much to Mongol Mangafakas for setting this up. Thanks to Krunk himself for giving up his time all the way from Port Hughes. Guys, I'm Briz, and once again, we are out.
Cheers.
If you'd like to check more videos here on Briz Productions, why not check some of the videos that are currently right here, right now? Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the videos with any of your mates in particular. I'm Briz, and see you next time.